Hello, let's take a look at this week's update from Castle Beach, where we are right here on site at 5445 Collins Avenue, so for the week of August 28th through September 3rd. What happened this week at Castle Beach? As we can see from the financial report on this Excel sheet, it's been completely quiet. So, it's been completely quiet, but just a few streets from here, and you'll understand why. A deal was made for $120 million. Yes, by a developer. And I'll explain it to you. So, in the luxury market in Miami, things are still moving. It's still highly sought after. Now, let me explain how here at 5445, the value of your properties could be affected. Let's take a look at this update and see what's happening. Castle Beach, as we know, has 571 apartments in total, with the possibility to do short-term rentals here in this building and to manage it yourself through a company or through an agency. There is no hotel program. There is no hotel. It's a condominium, and you have the freedom to do whatever you want. However, we noticed this week, when I say the week from August 28th to September 3rd, it's completely quiet. No sales, no new listings, no new long-term rentals. What's going on? Does this mean the market here is quiet? Yes, but the luxury market remains completely active. I'm going to show you here, and of course, it attracts major investors like JDS, Michael Stern, the developer Martin Terra, and many others. So let's take a look and focus on that a bit. We're going to focus on Castle Beach. Let's remember that the price per square foot at Castle Beach ranges between $650 and $750. So here we are much lower compared to the new developments happening in Miami. But various factors affect the old buildings here on the beach, namely what we call special assessments. If you contact me, I'd be happy to explain how the process works. So here, I want to point out that the lack of transactions may also indicate that it's probably due to the rise in interest rates or simply to what will happen in January 2026 with the old buildings. But could it also be that sellers are waiting for a better offer or that buyers are focusing on other strategic deals? We can analyze all of this together from a financial perspective. Don't hesitate to contact us about this. Today, let's stay focused on Castle Beach. At the moment, there are no transactions, but luxury deals are still happening in Miami Beach. The deal that was reported by The Real Deal. You can view this article directly. So, the Bikini Hotel was sold for $120 million with the partnership of JDS Development, Michael Stern, and Michael Terra. Michael Terra, as you know, is the developer who made the offer here on the Castle Beach building, where we were at $770,000 per unit about 2 years ago. So this confirms for us big news. So Michael Stern from JDS Development and his partners bought this property for $120 million, as I told you, on the Bikini Hotel site, which is conveniently located where? At 1250 West Avenue in Miami Beach. So we're right in the very heart of South Beach. This deal shows the ongoing massive appeal for developers here in Miami Beach. And the developers are working on large sites, so in the development area. Martin Terra is, of course, involved in the operation. The audience among developers regarding this can remain here at Castle Beach, an attraction that is always possible. Let's not leave it aside. Major developers are still betting on Miami Beach. This, of course, can drive up prices for apartments located in the same area. At the same time, we can observe that we are in the month of September. September is always a month of waiting. It's always a bit of a transitional month. Luxury seasonal rentals remain in high demand. We already have bookings for January 2026. Let me remind you that we are at the beginning of September, so high-end seasonal rentals remain very much in demand for the coming winter. Of course, winter in Miami, the weather is super pleasant all year round, so you can enjoy it. So let's see, September is a month of waiting, just a little bit before the year-end rush. Conclusion, what can we conclude from this report? Castle Beach is quiet, very quiet this week. No significant activity, as I previously mentioned, neither in terms of property sales, nor new listings, nor long-term rentals whatsoever. Short-term rentals continue to operate. So I encourage you to stay alert regarding the market, even without transactions, to directly see what's happening. And let's continue to keep an eye on the market to see what's going on with the developers. They're the ones who set the trend. Believe me, I can provide you with this personalized financial analysis directly. So as I've said, don't hesitate to contact me. Property values are influenced by major deals happening here in Miami Beach. There are others, like another one where a celebrity bought a mansion right here. You can check out my YouTube channel. You can follow me directly. You'll see this video I made about the report on the house and the mansion that was just bought for $13 million. So I invite you to contact me for an appraisal if you want a direct financial analysis of Castle Beach. if you have an apartment, not necessarily at Castle Beach, or even if you have an apartment outside of Castle Beach. We are here to advise you. Believe me, now is the time to sell. I think it's the right time to sell if you need to sell and if you want to sell. Because in terms of activity, developers are on the hunt. And of course, buyers very often look at both new and old buildings because they simply hope. But it's often based on investors, not local buyers, that they're looking for. But you can use this as leverage exactly. We have ourselves a concrete example. We have an apartment at 52225. A client bought it for $235,000. Here, the average price is $435,000 with a very large assessment that will, of course, go up to $100,000. But remember that this is over 10 years. So you have plenty of time to make a huge capital gain on this type of apartment. These are exactly the kinds of deals we look for directly for our investors. So don't hesitate to contact us if you want to invest in an apartment in Miami. Thank you for watching this video and don't forget to click subscribe.
So you'll be able to follow me on my YouTube channel, and you can also go directly to my website. It's very simple. See you very soon. Bye.